Hello everyone. This is the recording of our September 15th webinar, Finding Career Success Through Alternative and Related Careers. We have divided the webinar recording into 3 separate videos. This is the third and final part of the webinar, where I, Shaunna-Marie Keslick from WES Global Talent Bridge, will explain alternative and related careers. As a foreign-trained professional who is immigrating or considering immigrating to Canada, one of your main priorities is finding work in your field. We know, though, that this can be quite a challenge. According to Statistics Canada, fewer than 25% of newcomers who have qualifications in a regulated profession are able to find work in their field. When faced with this reality, many skilled immigrants decide to explore alternative or related careers in non-regulated professions to effectively use their transferable skills and knowledge. Certain professions in Canada are regulated to protect public health and safety. The government regulates occupations that affect a large number of people directly, such as healthcare, law, engineering, and finance. In a regulated profession, you need a license from the regulatory body that governs that occupation. Each of Canada's provinces and territories are responsible for overseeing the regulated professions within their borders. Licenses are only valid in the province or territory in which they are issued. For example, to be a professional engineer in Ontario, you would need to be licensed by Professional Engineers Ontario. If you wish to work in Alberta, you would need to be licensed by the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Alberta. Each regulatory body has its own way of evaluating educational qualifications, work experience, and professional skills in the licensing or certification process. Due to the cost and time needed to relicense in Canada and the United States, many foreign-trained professionals decide to find employment in non-regulated professions. Non-regulated professions do not need a license or certification and can still be a rewarding and worthwhile experience. There are often voluntary certifications that can increase your career success in these fields. They usually take less time and money compared to the regulated professions. Finding employment in non-regulated professions has a lot to do with showcasing your transferable skills and knowledge, and showing employers you're a good fit for their company. Alternative careers are careers outside your original field, but that still use the skills and knowledge you gained during your education and professional training. Alternative careers are great for foreign-trained professionals who do not want to go through relicensing in Canada and who are interested in exploring a different career path. For example, if you were an engineer before coming to Canada, you could explore an alternative career as a general operations manager, an interior designer, or a geospatial information technologist. If you were an accountant, you could begin a new career as a human resources professional, an insurance broker, or a purchasing manager. By choosing to explore an alternative career, you can work in a field that supports your skills, interests, and talents, explore new career options that might not have been around when you first started your career, and explore occupations that have higher salaries or a better work-life balance. Related careers are careers within your field which do not require you to relicense in your original profession. Related careers are ideal for foreign-trained professionals who want to continue working in their field but do not want to undergo relicensing or who want to work while relicensing. For example, if you were an engineer before coming to Canada, you could explore a related career as a land surveyor, construction manager, or product safety specialist. If you were an accountant before, you could work as a cost estimator, financial analyst, or a loan officer. By choosing to pursue a career related to your original occupation, you can increase your professional network and make connections in the field in which you wish to relicense, gain Canadian work experience towards relicensing requirements, and continue building your knowledge and skills base. It may be hard to think of a new and different career, even when you are having trouble finding a job in your chosen field, but there are many benefits that you might think about. Finding work in an alternative or related job can help lower your financial stress by providing income, grow your professional network in Canada, help you gain Canadian work experience, and gives you more time to find work in your preferred field or specific occupation. When you settle in a new country, being more flexible in your job search can lead to greater levels of success. The demand for certain skilled professionals changes as the labor market changes, and the best way to keep up with the changes is to think about your education and work experience as a starting point of possibilities. Alternative and related careers are a great way to make use of your strengths and skills. To read some specific examples of skilled immigrants who have found career success in Canada through alternative and related careers, check out the Spotlight on Success feature in Global Talent Bridge's monthly newsletter. And that brings us to the end of this webinar. Thank you to our panelists and audience for an engaging round of discussion. We hope that the tips and advice from this webinar will help you with your career goals in Canada. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at WES Canada. Don't forget to also sign up for our newsletter by going to wes.org/ca/subscribe to keep up with all of our upcoming webinars and news. Thanks again for participating, and we'll see you again soon.